Hey guys, welcome back to another new video here today on my channel. Today, you're probably realizing this title of this video. Today, it's time I did this. So, I've clickbaited you before with having a world. I wanted to make a world that felt something to do, something that I would do on my own. Something I wanted to do on my own. A world that I would keep forever and cherish forever. I've seen many YouTubers do this before, and they failed at it, some of them, but some of them didn't. And I want to try doing this as well. Since I've never done this before, this is completely vanilla Minecraft, kinda. Though it's fabric. It has some modded stuff, but it looks a lot nicer, and I made it look nicer. We have the customization of the whole menu if I wanted to. But today we're just gonna be playing through our thing. We're gonna call this my forever world. I'm just gonna call that whatever I'm gonna call it. This is what I'm currently calling it. Survival mode. Normal. We're setting it to easy difficulty, just because I like normal, easy difficulty, and that's all we're gonna do. Now, the only things I can't do in the series are enable any of these game rules. You see, the game rules. We cannot enable this. No, not. I guess here's one thing. I'm allowed to enable only one game rule. Only one. But I must be very specific with what I choose. If I choose the wrong thing, I'm stuck with that for the rest of the series. So keep that in mind. I'll be stuck with whatever I choose. And I think you all know what I'm going to choose. Now, that might feel a little bit different, but soon enough when I get different things, this is a modded series kind of ish. You'll see what I mean with that's not gonna help me at all. Just saying, it's not gonna help me at all throughout the series. No commands. Create a new world. Showing it right here because I wanted to show you guys that it's a normal world. Now, don't mind to keep inventory. That will not play too part of it. But here we go. Also, if you guys are looking forward to this series, then comment down below. I'm looking forward to this. So, by the way, we didn't get to do it on the newest, on the newest version of Minecraft, since yeah, the things I'm looking for don't exist on the newest version. So we're one version lower. And my game, oh god, the rendering of the game. I forgot how long it takes until it renders. Okay, we got a structure over there. We spawn in a birch forest. Not much I can see off bat, right? We can see a structure I really want to go towards. Nothing else, but different. So you probably have realized that there is a day counter. Well, that I can also see. I can customize as much as I want of that. Maybe make it a little bit smaller because it's kind of big, or change the font. There's a bunch I could do with that, but that's for later. Let's get on with the series. Now, just normal vanilla Minecraft it should be, with some mods to be in particularly. Not many mods, just like some pillagers, and basically everything. Yeah, just basically pillager edition, and that's all I did. That's all I added of mods, though, since I was going to add a backpack mod, but no, that could not work. So, today's series, beginning normally. Now, I don't know what that structure has laid in store for us, but it might be important. It might be part of the whole pillager thing, so I'm going to get myself some tools, first of all, before I go ahead and explore anything else than this area. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some stone tools so we actually get that. And okay, it's not that far down. Let's just dig a couple blocks down and get some cobblestone. So, what do you guys actually reckon I'm going to be able to do with this series? There's a bunch of things you can be able to do with this, and I'm already going to be showing you guys quickly, but I mean that. But I'll show you guys quickly. I also have to edit some stuff because I was normally going to use the button that I just clicked, but that makes my screen slow, so I'm actually have to go back to keybinds and click on when I can edit it here. So it's at use I put as M, but that's not gonna work. No, that's gonna work either. Okay, that'll actually be perfect, I guess. So basically, okay, wait. So cinematic camera. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's not. I think it's the wrong thing. I'm actually gonna take a look back at that. Can I take a look back at that? We just click on options. Also, just freezes the game anyway. Let me take a look. Was that what I thought what it was saying? I thought it was said FreeCam, toggle cinematic camera. Let's just put that as nothing. Actually, let's just keep that. Okay, I was actually looking for the one where we can toggle day counter. We toggle soon, but we're not going to be using that at all in the series unless we want to try using that. But that's up to me to figure that out. Now, currently toggle is that, but for reasons I cannot use that because my JC doesn't allow me to. So I'm going to change that to 4 because that's basically the same. 4 and reset to toggle FreeCam and untoggle. Let's just quickly. I want to just toggle that because I want to show you guys how this looks and what this world has in store. So let me quickly fly over there and see. So we got some mobs down there, and I actually want to quickly see. Is this a pillager thing or does it have loot inside of it? It has loot. Okay, it has a dungeon, so we could probably perhaps go down, go over there. So I'm also using this only for probably stuff. I can't even jump anymore. You know, Minecraft, just normal regular Minecraft with just a couple mods, but some more not mods, some more vanilla thing. I'm just doing this vanilla-ish. If you have any suggestions of mods that I should add to this series, then I'll be freely to add them. If whatever you guys comment down below. Now, where is that structure at? Because I'm kind of lost right now. So let me go up and fly up quickly. So okay, we have to go that way. So right behind where I'm going. Where's that gap? Okay, so supposed to go this way. So are you guys excited for the series? I guess not excited, but are you looking forward to what I can build in the series or not? Well, it's up to you to figure out because I'm not sure. Actually do not know if I get close enough of the mobs would spawn in because I'm not sure if this place is safe to head towards. This episode comes out probably early, unless oh god, pigs, please don't. I don't want to go caving just yet. Now, the series, I don't want to, I don't, like, I just want to say, in this series, I just don't want to, rush everything and go ahead and, go ahead and beat the Ender Dragon episode 1. Yeah, no, not doing that, for sure. Have I ever beaten the Ender Dragon in survival mode? Good question. No. No, I guess only once. But that's it. Only once. Okay, maybe the structure does have mobs. I just noticed something. Let me check. Let me check again. Oh yes, there are mobs in here. There are pillagers. So this is a pillager thing. But it seems like if I go through here, it should seem like it's normal. So if you try to enter it, there's nothing of problem. But if you try to want to go through the top of it all, yeah, we're gonna have to be looking forward to that. So, as keeping that in mind, we're not going inside because we don't have the current tools of, I guess we're gonna be going through this entrance. Now it seems like I can go down as well. Before we even do that, because it seems like that staircase would lead us up there. What is down here in particularly? There's more pillagers. There's a whole dungeon down here with a bunch of pillagers. What we now know is that on day 1 we're not going to the structure. That's all I know. I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna have to find a place to live then. If I'm not going to any structures that are pillager themed, because pillagers, you know, they're always pillaging around. Also, just making sure I'm not forgetting anything in the area. We're looking through the whole entireness of this area in a quick snap it. You guys see any structures, and if I miss any, you can comment down below, because the only structure I've currently found is a pillager thing. So we're gonna have to go in and walk through. Also, the FreeCam does go past, so forward to that. So my idea is to find a place to live and something, and maybe in an upcoming later on episode, rule that pillager outpost over there, because that kind of seems like something I want to do. Oh god. So let's go ahead and quickly go ahead and do that. Let's quickly go ahead and find a place to live. And a birch is not my favorite biome plain. The plains, just like a open plains area, or just a plains area right over here. This area looks like a good area to build a house, though I would have to excavate a lot of things. I want to look for like a beautiful area that doesn't look like this, though. You also probably realize everything looks very, very lively. Like, I actually do like how this looks. It's got its own look at it, the biome itself. Okay, we do need sheep to make a bed, so we can actually do stuff. I'm not doing this with scary mods. This is a forever world. No scary mods for all reasons. No horror mods adding. Only normal mods for all reasons. So don't you try getting me thinking it's a normal mod and adding it to this world and getting jump scared or something. I have no idea. I'm gonna take a look at FreeCam again if I'm missing any structures, because I tend to miss a lot, so we can see not much with what's currently generated, but I reckon there's a lot more to discover. We're going this way anyway, so let's just say I actually looking forward to doing more like this. More videos like this are coming. This is one of many Forever Worlds, since I'm doing this in Java Edition. There will be a Bedrock Edition version as well, and that will be with friends, since that's going to be a friend with friends. This one is a solo one, so whatever you want to call this. I'm just going to call this the Forever World on Java Edition. I'm using some resource packs as well. I do have some resource packs as well. If I look over here, you got the Christmas resource pack and the fancy crops. I'm going to enable fancy crops for now, and maybe when we get closer to Christmas, we'll enable that one. I'm not sure yet. So let's go ahead and explore a little bit more, so we can actually. Oh God, we just fell down. So I actually want to go this direction because of a reason. I really want to go that way. Also, I really want to figure out how to make it smaller, but I'm probably going to figure that out soon enough. So, what do you guys think I should build in the first episode? We're going to make a little starter house. I have an idea of what, and I want to use copper. Because of this, the current update we're in is called the Copper Age. I want to use copper. Copper Age update. That's basically what version we're in. So I really want to use copper for a reason, and because it's the new item in the current update that we're playing on. So yeah, a little bit of a thing that will probably stick to me. It's copper. Builds, I have done a bunch of builds before, and I do like doing builds. Some I do in creative mode, perhaps more likely, but I've never done too many bigger ones in survival mode. Actually, technically, I have done a lot of survival builds. There's a ton of them I did. They're pretty good, but some I lost through some inconvenient things. You know, this area, thinking, yeah, you know what? Yeah, this looks like it. Yeah, this looks like where I'll be setting up shop. This is what I'll call home for now. At least like right over here, I think is just a perfect area. And we're gonna make a bed quickly because this night we're just gonna be sleeping through the first night, but not through any of the other nights of the series. And also I want a respawn point. Okay, I need one more piece of cobble. But while else we're at it, we can take a look at our world so far and take a look at what I may miss later on. I might have to go explore that way because there's pumpkins leading towards there. But look at the world so far as we're looking at the nighttime. Let's go ahead and sleep through night. So, whilst I'm at it though, can I? Yes, I can. I was gonna think about that. Now, this video might also see that you might see that there's a bunch of customization. You can current screen customization enable. If I enable that, the current screen will be customizable. Layouts, manage layouts, layout screen, universal. I can do settings. I can click on tools, but the most thing is actually UI. UI scale, I can always change this UI right up here and make this even bigger if you see what I'm doing right now. But I'm going to set it back to normal. I could get some things. But if I can change it to dark, light. I'm going to leave it on dark though because it looks more like it. There's another version, there's a dark. Yeah, but customization, you'll see how I can do this. Custom GUIs. But I'll show you that later because I want to actually take a look at the options we have here. So if I click on video settings, we have this whole thing about the things. There's performance, there's quality. This is all just doing its normal thing. I want to set the chunks up to what I normally set them up to. Normally I have them up to 21, 21, 20, 21, 20 chunks because that's more of my normal performance. Fancy is the graphic and the best graphical thing for it all. These are default. I'm going to set them all to fancy because fancy is pretty cool, and then it looks pretty cool. The smooth lightning looks pretty cool. Buy and blend. I'm just looking at some stuff because I have no idea what to do yet. 3 frames. I'm not going to do too much yet. I'm going to apply and then done, and I'm going to click on controls because I saw if you go here, you see attack. There's a bunch of things. I saw a bunch of keybinds as well. There's a search bar. There's some other things here and there, but there's going to be even more to take a look at. Mouse settings, there's not much to look at. I think there's just resource packs, temporary data, and chat settings. There'll be a lot more of. Now, also, when I'm looking through here, you probably realize I'm open to LAN. I can give feedback and all that stuff. But what I actually want to do is I actually want to go now. Now it's this way. Currently, wait until everything's loaded in. Because I actually kind of technically want to go this way a little bit, because then I can actually see what's over here. Because I actually want to know if there's a village over here. Because I was thinking there could be a village over here. There's a swamp. And then there's a swamp. There's lava pool. There's this little forest right here that kind of contains some more pumpkins. Maybe over this area we could find a village, because I really want to find a village. And I want to try doing it. Also, I do need wood, so I'm going to go over here as well and show you something a little bit different that I have added to this world as well. So to make this easy, we have chopping down the trees. We have that as well towards it. Only with axes though, so if I were to have bare hands, I would not be able to do that. Actually, now let's take a look. Since we're now even closer, we can actually technically see if there's a village or not. Seems like maybe this area might have a village. I'm not sure. There is a giant cave right over here that may give us the tools we need. Looking under it, it seems like there's a mine shaft here. But we are going to need a bunch of logs, oak logs, me particularly. So that's what we're going to be doing today's episode. Also, we got wheat seeds. There's a look at the new texture for it with this texture pack. And we're just going to have to look at what we can actually get from this. So, don't mind. Today we're just going to be playing through vanilla Minecraft. Some stuff on. So, what is my idea for this build? Well, for my build, we're going to need some oak. And we're going to need a bunch of copper as well. Since we're going to need some oak and birch. So I think we have enough oak for now. I can always come and get more. We're going to need birch as well. Since we currently have not that much birch, I'm going to have to look around. Well, I also need copper, and I saw copper down in this cave, so maybe we'll have to take a look at that. Let's also take a little bit more birch whilst we're at it, because that's going to be useful for our adventure. Now, I see there's a little water pool here. We can maybe get it to go down, so if we ever need to go back up, or if we ever want to go down fast, that's not what I reckon to doing this episode, because I'm currently just trying to get starter tools, things, and all that stuff. We got some coal down there as well. Just trying to get copper. That's what we want. At least today, we want to get copper. And when I'm saying copper, we need a ton of it, because we need copper blocks to tell you that. So we're gonna have to find a ton of copper this episode, and find some iron as you normally would do with your playthrough. You would probably get like diamond tools or iron tools at least in the first episode, and I want to make sure I get that at least today. Iron tools is necessary for me, so that's all I'm going to need is iron. So let's get collecting some iron right now, because we're going to need this for sure, because we're gonna break a lot of tools this episode, I'm just saying. And I mean a lot of axes, more in particularly, if I need to say what kind of tools. It would be axes we're gonna break so much of. Also, don't mind, we have to keep inventory on anyway, since that's the only thing we enabled. Since that was the only one of the game rules I could enable. I could only enable one game rule in the series, only one, no more. And my final choice was that one. So, oh god, I'm gonna have to jump up here. Grab some blocks. See, there's a cave over here, so I'm just going to go head over here. So we have a little cave system right here, so let me just see if I can. Is that? I thought I saw diamonds for a second. Haven't seen a single mob yet, so. Mine shaft. I forgot what the mine shaft I saw. Be careful around here because it could be a mob. Any mob could spawn. I think I know where we have our first set of mobs are going to be zombies, for sure. The first mob we're going to be fighting in this series are going to be zombies. Come on. And oh. Are you gonna come to it? You're gonna also kill yourself. I see a little chest down here, so be careful where I'm looking. Because I hear more zombies. So, one iron ingot, some melon seeds, a name tag, that's going to be interesting, some bread as well, as we're going to need a bunch of that anyway. And rot. So, let's go ahead and see if this seed has anything good at it. Reminder, we're gonna have to. I forgot about food. I got a lot of food, so I should not have to worry about that. We found another one. We actually got lucky with our seed right now. Got a golden apple, melon seeds, beetroots. We're gonna need whatever we can get, because I want to show you guys how the seeds look in this texture pack, because it kind of looks insane, I think. Because I have actually not looked at it myself yet, so if I look into that, and yeah, that will happen. What I actually wanted to do is actually jump over here now, because I got a feeling there's some friendly / not friendly friends coming on. See a spider though. Is he coming towards me already? Looked like he was coming towards me. Be careful. Not going over there for sure. Not right now. Okay, creeper spotted. Holy, that was a close one. Oh my, no. There's a skeleton down there and a zombie. Bunch of mobs down there. Don't wanna mess with that guy as well. Ooh, dodge and weave, dodge and weave, dodge and weave, dodge and weave. We just dodged and weaved. Is that creeper? Okay, that skeleton is over there still. We want to get at least some tools, like at least some more. Okay, well, buddy, you might be my first skeleton of the day. First skeleton eliminated. Pretty interesting. Now, I do want to also... First diamond in my world found. Kinda insane. First episode, first diamond. I need to make a quick crafting table because I need to make a furnace right now. Careful with what we do because we are kind of in a situation where we could die any second right now. We'll use... Okay, we're gonna have to use some of our logs to... Actually, we're not needing... We actually don't need this. Just realized I literally have the tools to make one. Let's first get into the clear before we start crafting something. Our first iron pickaxe of this series. And our first diamond. Fair and square, okay, guys? Since there's more iron here, we should probably take as much as we can so we can make iron gear at least this series. It would be very nice to have iron gear. We got our first diamond, and there's another one. How many? Okay, and just one. We got 2 diamonds. If we can make at least 1 diamond pickaxe, I would be very, very happy if I could just make... Okay, we have more copper that we're going to need. Copper is a tool. We'll need a lot of copper though. Copper is something I'm gonna need a lot of. Also more iron. There's a bunch of ores here. Okay, at least we can collect as much copper as we need. We almost have a stack, and I think that should be close towards enough. Like, we need like 3 or 2 stacks, 4 stacks. I think 4 stacks or 5 stacks should be enough copper that we're going to need this series. Because we're going to need a lot of copper blocks, I'm just saying. Saying a random amount of like copper we need, because I'm not sure yet. Taking all the iron I can, because seems like I might have enough, but like I may need more later on for something. I have no idea yet, but we might need it. We might need it. Also, we need to go lower and not up. Should probably go going lower, but yeah, that guy kind of spotted me already. It's more iron. Okay, we got some more iron right now, and I think that should be mostly it because I don't want to continue this cave without going deeper. Okay, I know there's a zombie right there. I know you're stuck, buddy. But like, I'm not concerned about that. We just literally came from a mine shaft, found our first 2 diamonds in this Minecraft world, and now we're going back towards the mine shaft because we need to loot more of this mine shaft for sure. But like, I have no clue where the mobs are. Jesus Christ, we gotta be careful where we walk. Got more diamonds. Got how many diamonds? Okay. Got another one. Protection 2. So we basically got 5 diamonds this episode so far. Not saying we can get we can still not get any more. Okay, there are more. There are more. I just noticed this one. Wait, there's a ton more. Oh my. Guys, I think we might just found a bunch of diamonds. We've got 11 diamonds currently so far. As we're currently in this cave, still in this cave. We've found a ton of diamonds right now. And I still don't know where the skeleton is. I was trying to shoot me before. Still don't know where he is at. I'm gonna need to eat more food before I run out of it. I do need to make some sort of food supply, but I already got a little bit of a food supply right now. I need to head up there without getting killed, though. Okay, we kind of are going to have a full inventory kind of here, since what we've currently collected. Might need to use dirt still. Okay, there's nothing up here that... We found even more diamonds. We've just gotten the jackpot today. I'm just telling you, we just hit some sort of gold mine of it. I have no clue what way to go, but looks like that's not where I want to directly go. Let's just, oh god, yeah, he found me. He certainly found me. Don't you dare. I know you can see me right now. I'm going up. Oh no. Oh no. We're going up, 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 we're going up. That skeleton just wants me dead right now. And that zombie also wants to die. That, oh my god. Well, at least you guys remembered that my game rule is keep inventory on, and I'm very thankful for that right now. Oh boy. Did we start the raid again? I just died to one of you, and I'm about to kill some of you. Okay, there we go. Now let's go and quickly go ahead and make some chests, because we're gonna need some chests. Because we need storage for now, and we need to build a house for sure. And we're gonna do that very soon, but right now we need some storage because we don't have much. We need to store all of these items for now because we don't have much to store them in. And otherwise, I'm not getting rid of anything else that I need on me right now, but I have no clue. I think I'm keeping. Okay, let's put this in here, put that in there. I think I'm keeping this on me. We're just gonna have to furnace up some iron. Whilst we're at it, we're gonna go and do that. Whilst we're at that, well, right now we're going to quickly make an iron axe because we're going to need. I'm seeing that we're going to need a little bit more. Also, should I not be busy doing first copper? Yeah, I should be doing copper. We're going to need more wood. I'm seeing that we're going to need more of that. So that's our next plan, getting more wood. And I mean oak and maybe some other kind of wood. Okay, there's more bones. That'll be useful. Hey, creeper. Jesus. I also am gonna need more food, so also I'm gonna put this axe in the right spot. Let's go ahead and collect some more wood whilst we're at it. So here we go. We just got a couple more wood, and we need a lot more than we've currently gotten because we don't have any oak anymore. And we may need even more later on. We need charcoal for torches, and we need a lot more stuff from it. So, oh my god, I couldn't even jump because of that goddamn blocky thing right above my head. I'm also gonna chop down this tree. Get rid of all the leaves in the area. It's insane how this mod works, since it literally helps me a ton out with what I'm really wanting to get to achieve right now. Is that I need a ton of this to build a ton, and I have gotten enough oak, but I'm gonna grab just a little bit more, just to make some areas open to me, I guess, and take a little bit more because we're gonna need maybe more for later on. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of this. That's a lot of oak. That's just, I'm just telling you, there's a lot of oak we got now. We need more of that, but yeah, we're not gonna find too much of birch right now. We do have a whole birch forest somewhere, so you know that. But like, we're going to need first all the rest of what we currently have, and we're going to currently try using what we currently have to make our build. Now, our build requires another resource, I think, that we'll need to get in the future if we want to upgrade our build. But for now, see, I was thinking about a stone material that we need, and I was thinking about one material particularly, and that is, if I go a bit upwards, I was thinking about making polished, or even, if I could even find it, calcite to use. But we'll have to just stick towards something else, and I am now currently thinking to go ahead and do some stone bricks, because those are going to be easier to craft, and we'll be able to get a ton of those, since we don't have much other tools to do. Copper has been smelting. Let's see how many copper blocks we can actually craft with this, because we're going to need a ton of copper blocks. I'm just telling you, can we craft 2 out of how much we're going to need? So whilst it's melting up, we're going to make our outline of our house. Also, we're going to need a shovel. If I have anything, I guess we do have anything. So we're gonna have to shovel some out. Also, whilst I'm at it, I'm also going to need another furnace, so I'm gonna have to go and collect some cobble, since we're going to need charcoal, and that's why I may have collected a ton, and I mean a ton of that oak. But also we need it for the floor and the floors in our house. The pillars of our house are made out of birch, and that's why I said we might need a ton of birch. We may need more birch. And I'm actually going to need it because we were going to for sure need birch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this block right here is 10 blocks. In particularly, we want 10 blocks of space between each of those. So we actually have a particularly good square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 10. And now we just follow the trigonometry thing, and then we fix where our next block is, and we've got ourselves a perfect square, a 10 by 10 square that actually would prevent our whole thing, our whole area. So now we have to go ahead and see how we're doing on the copper, because we need a bunch more of it. Now we're going to also make a second floor to our house. For sure, we're going to need to use that as well. But currently, we're going to need another furnace, and for in particular things, we're going to need more cobble as well, and we're going to have to mine a bunch of it. But right now, we're going to need a furnace to smelt some logs, so we have charcoal, so we can smelt a lot faster and get more stuff. You know, you're getting where I'm going right now with this, and the diamonds are for later. I'm currently just going to try doing some normal stuff, as we're going to need to build our house in this episode. Now, how long this episode will be is a good question. Probably one of the longest ones right now. But if you guys want to see a part 2, or an episode 2, I mean, then like and subscribe, as we go to try to reach it as I'm going to try to go ahead and try to make his house. Maybe I'll do some off-camera work. Maybe. Also, what I was also going to say is that we need to strip these logs, because you're probably thinking, this looks kind of lame, and this is what I was going to plan to do. I was going to strip these logs, and actually you can make how many blocks you want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is basically 6 blocks high. So 6 blocks high is how much I need it to be, since we're going to need that. And in the back, we're also going to need 6 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to land on the bed for all reasons, since that's literally helps me with all of it. So now we're going to keep doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So wait. So 1, 3, 4, 5. And then we just drop down, strip all the logs, and then we go for the final one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. We just finished our quick pillars. Now what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to connect these pillars for reasons. I'm in particular telling you right now because I actually need to do that. I'm actually going to have to jump a little bit. Also, I'm going to need ladders, so that's maybe also why I clicked a ton of that wood. And right now we're going to put right here on this second block, on each of the second blocks, not interface area, we're going to do the outer face area, we're going to put torches so no mobs spawn on the outside of this place. We're also going to put some torches around this area, so if mobs do spawn, they don't come and spawn creepers around. We're going to have to spawn proof this whole area for now, a little bit. Now, here's basically how I want it to look. So then I'm going to have to do all this again. So basically this is one of the pillars of my house finished. Now I'm going to have to do this on this side as well. And then on this other side we're also going to have to do that. And then we're going to have to fill up with something. And the copper is also quickly, I need to make copper blocks. I can make copper stairs for the roof. That's why I'm making copper, for all reasons. And I think I'm barely there. Almost there. Also we got a bunch more coal, so we can actually, charcoal I mean. We actually craft a bunch more torches because we want to get at least a stack of torches right now. And then for the rest, we'll just keep the charcoal for later so we can actually use it. So we can actually almost make one staircase. We're going to need more copper. We're going to need a lot more copper, I'm just saying. So, what do you guys think of so far of the series, and what do you guys reckon I should add of mods or texture packs? Any ideas of what is a good texture pack to actually use in this series, or any other idea of anything else that I may or could use during this series, because there's a lot of stuff I could do. And I really want to make an episode 2 right now where I finish my house. Just got diamonds on episode 1, so kind of already did this. Maybe I'll make it long. Maybe this will be a long video. Maybe I'll make these videos a long one, Forever World. And I mean, I'm going to add an intro to this, and soon enough an outro. But no, just add an intro. Then I'm going to also quickly make a big thumbnail. I'm also gonna need my Minecraft character for quick sake. Also, you see what cape I'm wearing currently? I'm currently wearing the Yearn from the Mine's cape. If you don't have that cape, it was one of the exclusive capes you can get from one of the exclusive events. Now, we just finished some of the stuff we needed to do for our house, so stay away. And you too. We're gonna need to smelt. Okay, I'm not sure how much 17 is gonna bring us at. I think it'll bring us at another almost 2, but only 1. So we're gonna need. We're so much short of it. We need a lot more. Is what I can tell you right now. And then we can just. This is over all the way over here, and now we can actually go ahead and smelt some cobblestone, because kind of seems like we might be barely have enough. We might barely have enough. Please Yeah, no, we're gonna need a little bit more, and either way, I probably have to need more because I was gonna make a second floor. And where's the zombie? Don't you dare sneak up on me again. I'm going to... What the? I just fell through my bed. You guys realize that? I just fell through... Question, how does one fall through a bed in Minecraft? There's zombies coming, I see them all the way over there. How are you... You know, I swear, their sight is insane. Their sight of spotting someone, the zombies at least, is insane. Because they could spot you from a very far mile away. I'm just getting rid of all the grass. I can actually think of what the floor... The floor, we already know what it's going to be kind of like. So we're going to need more cobblestone. Now, I do need to make a quick thing. I just need to know how do you make a stone cutter again. Smelt one, please. Smelt the rest later. Also, protection 2 is pretty good. I'm going to have an idea with this currently. Let's quickly add all our stuff to here. Now, actually, I also want to quickly check if I go a little bit closer over there. Whilst we also need more birch. And I see more birch. We're going to need a ton more birch. I actually do like the FreeCam thing. Right now. I actually enjoyed the FreeCam mod that I've currently found. I was looking for one, and I was looking on... I was asking you... I was actually... typed on YouTube, what's the best FreeCam one? I spotted on that one because I want one that actually could work. Let's just go and get rid of this. Let's go ahead and go and get rid of more trees. That's 35. That's gonna be... Last time we didn't even barely have enough for everything. With like almost like half a stack. So we're gonna need a bunch more than this. We're gonna need another axe. I'm sure of that. That's one thing I know. And we're gonna need a new axe after one of these trees. It's like one more tree will be my last one. My last tree. Let's go for like very far away tree because I really want to go ahead and see if I can find anything. If I go ahead to the furthest. Is there... Okay, there's even further birch tree. I want to know if there's a village out there, so that's why I'm going as far as possible. It's actually... Okay, I'm not going to be able to chop down this full tree. We'll also mat it. Also... Wait. Can I... Okay, can I can freeze the game like that. But it doesn't freeze the game as I'm... Third camera. So there's... Oh, there is a village. It's all the way over there, though. If we ever need to go and find a village, we know where one is. But right now, I don't think we need that. That's for a future episode. I'm just telling you. We're gonna have to go ahead and tell you guys that, and I'm gonna probably do that next episode. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab some cobblestone. Because we're needing a lot of cobblestone. We need a lot of cobblestone, I'm just saying. So that's why I'm going back to my house right now. And I'm going to make a quick little thing, because that's why I also kind of have a shovel. I was going to take out all the things near my house as well, like the little mountains. But now I also see that it might be useful for making a little cave entrance. Right over here. It would be nice to have a little mine entrance. Saying a little like little mine entrance where I can actually just mine stone only. I'm just gonna go this deep and just begin mining cobblestone. Actually, just mine cobblestone will probably be a very taking a long time. So whilst we're also at it, if for episode 2, I've got planned to maybe get some to the nether. So we're gonna probably try to progress the game, maybe. I don't know, I wanna just progress as small as possible, but at least get as much things done as possible as well. This video is probably like an hour long or so. Just me trying to get the resources for my house and just get like this, just make it more nice. And here we go. Oh, so I'm just gonna quickly show you guys why I actually was going to make a stone cutter originally, because I had the idea, because I've seen how a stone cutter works. You'll see that I'm gonna put this quickly outside of the house, because now I actually will be able to continue smelting more. We finished that, so meaning we have that much left. Now it's quickly going. Show you guys quickly what I mean. So if I get one of these and go and put it in here, I can quickly make one of these right now, because that'll actually make it a lot easier to begin building on towards it. Also, let's quickly finish that up. Also, quickly, since we are having this thing over here doing its thing, we're actually going to put that as 4. We're going to smelt some iron right now, since we're also going to quickly use this charcoal in here again, since we're going to need more. Now, we're going to need a ton of more of this, so that's why I'm going to quickly do that. Let's quickly see if we can make an axe, almost. We're going to need more cobblestone, I'm just saying. We're going to need more cobblestones for sure. This is going to be an interesting series. If you guys want to see more of this, of my forever world, then comment it down below. I would actually like to do more of this. Also, I'm going to quickly get rid of this, because it's kind of stupid, because I only need that if, actually do not need that, because I have currently this right here, so I guess I could just use that. So now, we're going to have to begin doing the front entrance. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this block is the center block, so we're gonna have to build around this. This being the entrance of my house, meaning that this whole area will be built around. So yeah, that's basically it for now. And I'm gonna have to make some interior as well, since we're going to need more blocks. And I mean, I usually I'm gonna need a lot more blocks. Also, with 8, I can normally make like 4. 4 would make 4, by the way. 4 of them would make 4 of them, and basically you can just make a little bit of it. So, also quickly, I also want to make windows. But here's the interesting part of it. If I want to make a window, I want to use a little bit of an interesting thing. So I'm going to have to get some sand whilst that is smelting up. Let's go and get some sand from a nearby area, because we don't want to go and travel too far right now, since I do want to go and travel to that village, but like I want to keep that for like a later episode. Also, I'm gonna quickly you can see is if I get above land, I can dig a lot faster when I get above land. So that's why I'm currently doing it like this. So I can actually dig a bunch of sand out and collect all of it in one go. So let's quickly dig this all. You can currently see if I go underwater, it doesn't really do anything. But if I'm standing on a block like this, and I'm standing still underwater, kind of half underwater, it does kind of break a lot faster. So that's also I'm gonna need it. Also, I'm gonna need to make glass panes, so I'm gonna need 6 glass to make one. So that's also why I'm collecting a lot of glass. I need food is not gonna be a problem at all, since this area seems to spawn a lot of mobs. I'm just saying. And porky is the best food source right now, though it's raw pork, but it doesn't really matter. Does it really matter? No, it does not. Also, whilst I'm at it, let's go and shovel this out quickly, because it seems like this area just seems to be in the way. I have to get rid of some of this grass, flowers, and all that stuff, but I'll do that later. We'll see what I got from that. There's more 15 more of that, and we'll go and quickly. Now here's the thing. I first of all want to go ahead and see how much I can do with this. Now, actually, I really don't like this design for all reasons. I really just I'm just gonna keep it for now because I have no other idea what to do as a design. I don't even have enough cobblestone to finish. But if I get to the other walls, I think I'll be able to do a lot more better with it. But I'm gonna quickly show you guys. So I'm actually gonna have to put this in here and grab some birch since we do not need that much. But I'm just gonna take that in there for now. Also, whilst we're at it, let's go and craft more stone. And let's continue on our doorstep right now. Don't we? We just got like half of it done. Still gonna need 12 more stone blocks to finish that one wall off. Also, whilst we're at it, let's quickly go on the other side. Put torches. We see we got 4 more, 3 more. We're gonna need a lot more of that though. We got 6. I could probably finish one side. So try to finish one side. Okay, that would leave me to make 6 more. That will allow me to finish one of the sides right over here. Also, I'm starting to think that I want to make. Reckon I should go for. No, I'm not. I actually do like that. I actually do like it being like a 2 thing gap window. I actually do like it like that, so I can actually jump inside of it as well. I need four blocks at least, but I'll take that later. I'm just gonna continue grabbing. Let's quickly go ahead and get the stone turned into stone bricks. Should be able to finish off one side of the wall. Also, whilst we're at it, let's go and craft ourselves some glass panes right here, making a 16. But we're going to need a lot more if we're going to make these 2x2 windows, and we need to craft more of the walls. But we're gonna seem like we're going to need a lot more of that, though. Also, I want to customize this quickly, so I'm going to quickly customize everything. Whilst this is okay, no, we can't actually do that. That actually freezes the game in place, but that doesn't really matter right now. I just want to get set off to like a different wall. So here's my idea. So since there's 2 blocks gap, I actually want to do side thing as well. So you're going to see what I mean very soon. Let's grab 3 more now. So we're going to need 2 blocks high, and then we're gonna have to pop a window in of I'm not sure yet design yet, so I'm gonna have to take a look. So I'm gonna grab 2 more stone blocks. I'm actually gonna place a quick design. I'm gonna see how that actually would look if I were to put windows. Actually, like 3 blocks, another window. Yeah. I'm not sure. Like 1, 2, like 1 here. I mean that the center one should also have one. So I'm thinking this one and this one should have a window. So now I'm literally thinking of where the window should come into play. Right now, I'm actually just thinking of where the windows come into play. It's right this block and this block. So boom, 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 boom. And now we're going to need more blocks that we're going to need to continue building. Okay, we're actually going to quickly make a quick block here that actually connects. Oh, wait. I just realized. Maybe I should. You know what? I'm starting to think I actually might just put like. Yeah, that'll look more better if I put like a giant window here and just a normal like 1x1 windows over there. Yeah, I'm seeing what my progress is going to turn into very soon. And there you guys go. That's currently what my house looks like, and then I'll just fill up that. But we're gonna need more cobblestone. And then we go back to the mines. Let's also put down torches down here so we actually can we ever do get enough and make this too big for mobs to be able to spawn, and at least we got that done. I'm gonna grab some cobblestone right now. Just at least we're gonna need a lot of it. We're gonna need a lot more than we currently had. Or we currently have in our inventory as well. This video is gonna be a long one, and I don't know when this is coming out, but this will be the first episode. I got many ideas how this will look because it's Forever World. It'll be interesting. Also, I'm gonna need a screenshot of my character in game, right next to my built house. So we're gonna have to actually finish the house in like in today. I'm starting to think about how this looks. Kind of looks dumb. Looks kind of high. I actually don't like it. I'm starting to think how I don't like it anymore, and like want to add I'm just gonna keep as it is because I have no idea how it's gonna end up looking at the end. So we're just gonna try and see what it looks like at the end. And also we're gonna need copper. Since we now have copper blocks, 6 at least, we can make 1 stair. Wait, what? How do you make copper stairs then? We can make copper slabs and copper cut stairs. Can you not just make a normal? Oh, you need copper cut. So you're telling me I actually need a lot more. You're telling me I need even more. Oh my god, we need even more copper than we already needed. Can I just not? Can I not just? Oh, what else is that? Wait, glitch. That's actually gonna be useful. I'm gonna keep that in mind. That gives me 4 from 1. Meaning I can make double the stairs. Also, we're gonna have to think about how this is gonna look. Also, now we have to get the center block. 1, 2, 3. So I'm actually taking a look at the center right now, and the center would be right around here, since this is literally 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it should be 1, 2, 3, 4 for each single side. Off of every single side actually looks pretty interesting. And now we're just gonna have to fill in the gaps whilst we work on the quick thing. So you're seeing what I'm currently doing is going to be interesting because I'm actually going to add a ladder in here, as I said. That actually leads to a second floor, so I'm going to try and put it in the center, then make it more and whilst I'm also at it, we're going to have to go and quickly clear up some room, since we're going to need a giant amount of room. So what I've currently dug towards, right over here, is how far out the building will extend towards. The building's going to extend a little bit more outwards, and I really want to make it look more like that, so I'm going to actually have to do that. Also, the block it's going towards is right. Okay, so I'm going to put this right over here. Because this section has to connect towards it. So, right now, we're just going to quickly take this all up. Like, take this all up, I can actually take a look at if it's the right thing the right placement I want it to be, and if it's actually a good area for it, and it is as far as I want it to go, for all reasons. So, yeah, maybe just a little bit shorter, yeah, like right there, would actually be fitting for it. So actually, just right there, we're actually just be fitting for it. So now we just make it up towards the other pillar right here. I'm just gonna make this until over here. Make this connect towards that. And now we're gonna need a lot more birch. As you can currently see, we need even more than we already had. trees. We're gonna need a lot and a lot of birch, that's for sure. Yep, we're gonna need a lot more birch. And we don't have any right now, so we're gonna have to actually do that later. Just like, if I can finish the front of the house, at least that's what I want it to make it look like. And also do this other side. Now I first want to finish this one side. And now begin working on the other side. Now I also want to quickly do the same as I did on the other side as well. Again, we just want to copy this design over here, and then the front entrance. We also need to move this chest. Let's quickly move this chest out here. Put some useless stuff in here. I mean, like, some stuff I actually do not need on me right now, as I said. And I'm going to need a bunch of this not on me right now. So, let's just quickly do that. Let me see. Do I have anything else? Yeah. No, these are really kept on me. But I guess that's every. Okay, this crafting table. This gravel can also go in there for now. I got a ton of dirt. Okay, so we're actually gonna need a bunch of more of stone. And actually, talked about the sand we still had, the glass. We have 27, meaning I have 33. So actually, let's go and quickly craft this all up into the things we need. So, okay, it's actually more than enough, I think. We have a stack in 16, but I'm never you're never sure until you know. I'm gonna keep all of these on me, cause why not? Well, we're first gonna need some more stone. Gonna quickly craft some more into bricks. Let's do that, do that, do that, and quickly keep building upwards. So now we're gonna have to quickly build the final layer of it. Now we're just gonna need to quickly build this top, and then we can get on to a screenshot. Actually, on it, maybe I don't want to finish it, but at least I want to like see how it would look if I finish at least this edge and just like take a screenshot with me standing right in front of it, as we do need a picture of me standing right in front of it. Also, I can disable the day counter, so it makes it look more thing. Yeah, I just click a button and it disables it. Dude, that's the thing I can do. And I'm gonna quickly get rid of these flowers right now. Or just like make them not in front of my house. Like not the front of my house should have any flowers, but just like to be out here a little bit more, you know? And I think that looks a lot nicer. Let's just get rid of these. Put the mic over there. Let's go and quickly grab that over there. Now let's get back onto like the blocks. Let's see how much I've gotten over now. Also, I do also want to tell you that I was also gonna put more torches on the inside. That's actually not over there. And at the outside, we're also gonna put torches on that. So, okay, let's first challenge the skeleton towards a fight. Skeleton, just die quickly, because I need to put torches on the sides of my house. And then we'll be done with this for now. I'm going to get myself a quick thing. And I think, guys, you know what? For now, I'm going to end this episode here, and I'm just going to take a screenshot myself after we're finishing a little more of this house. Actually, I'm going to show you at least me finishing half of it. I'm just going to quickly put this in here and quickly go ahead and put those two over here, and then I'm going to quickly click escape and click this so I can see you van recording. So I'll see you all in the next one, and now this video, an hour and 9 minutes is enough. So peace out. I'll see y'all next one for part 2.